I've started drawing.
I was gonna say, please tell me his pictures. We've gone on. So let me tell you, we were filming. We were getting ready to film, and Nick's getting the table ready, and he grabs that, and John was like, "That's mine." Like he went like this. He went, and please go watch the YouTube and subscribe, because he went like this, like. No, that's for me. They gave it a pat and was like, that's mine.
It is.
So we've now gone on from the writings, the ramblings of a madman, onto the pictures of a madman.
But like, I'm not like, these aren't like from my mind. I'm drawing, like I'm working on becoming good at drawing. So I'm like coming from like
even better. Yeah. You think these are going to be good?
No.
But your intent is to be good.
My intent is I'm trying to be good. Now I have.
Are you drawing with pencils?
Yes.
Okay.
And so I just bought like a sketchbook on. So this is just on how to do figures. There's only like probably like 5 or 6 in there. So this is just the sketchbook. Is just how to do figures. I have one very clear problem, and I'm wondering if it's going to stick out to you yet. Now again, it's just figures. So like,
there's like you're gonna be like, I can't draw heads. I can't draw hands.
Like, well, I can't even like. It's not even attempting to teach me how to do faces or hands, or like feet or anything like that.
Okay.
But I have one major problem.
The ballerina we start off with. Not bad. Is this supposed to be a dude?
So you quickly stumbled into my major problem.
Okay, everything.
I can only draw the male form.
I was gonna say
it is. Everyone is so thick.
This is a ballerina. I wish I had this physique of this ballerina. Yeah. This guy's fucking jacked. Look at his pecs. Why does the ballerina?
Supposed to be boobs, Kevin. There's supposed to be boobs. I just don't know how to draw boobs.
Well, first of all, John, boobs are round. You made these things square.
It's their like, well, because his fucking chest is so goddamn broad.
Yeah.
Everyone.
He's got like the he's got like the arrows and the abs, like he's got those square pecs.
Looks like fucking James Harrison, like in his off season.
This is a straight up dude. This is a dude ballerina.
So that one's a dude.
Kneeling man is definitely supposed to be a dude. That looks like a kneeling dude, but that again has the same body as the ballerina. Come in front so I can show it to both cameras, Josh. The kneeling man. The kneeling woman. This looks like. From here up, looks like a woman. From there down, she thick.
She thick. Also thick. I can't figure out how to make people not thick.
She thick.
It's impossible.
She got thighs like an Easter ham, bro.
She looks like fucking what's her name in The Boys. Is gonna squish your fucking head,
bro. That looks. I mean, compare her wrists and her hands to her thighs. Yeah. This is some Megan Thee Stallion
that one
shit.
I think is my worst one.
Yeah.
That one's so bad.
And she's got a helmet of hair. Yeah. Looks like a literal helmet.
Because like
looks like when Charlie Brown wore a pumpkin as a helmet in that you know what I'm talking about? You ever see that?
Yeah. When I'm doing a drawing and I stink at it, I just like have faith when I'm getting like this stuff, and I'm like, I'm just want to get done with this. I know this already sucks. Whatever.
Sitting sideways.
That
one looks like a chick.
That one's pretty good. That one I fucking
because look, you made her tits round.
Like, those are still
those look like round. Those are they're not great, but they're round at least. They are round. And that leg is a normal girl leg. That's a pretty thick thigh. But that's a normal girl leg. Yeah, you drew. You gave her normal sized legs and boobs.
I don't know. Yeah, but no, it's not the legs. It's how they have you draw is so fucking hard. And it's how I guess you're supposed to draw figures, and it's just I can't figure out how to not make them so thick.
This looks
okay.
Dancing girl looks like
okay. I know what you're gonna say. I'm gonna make you say it though.
Well, no, I mean this looks like.
That looks like someone entering a transgender UFC fight.
It definitely. It looks like the Wayans brothers in White Chicks. It looks like a guy wearing a wig.
Walking in the ring, like he looks like Jesus Christ! This dude's gonna kick my fucking ass.
This looks like Cyborg.
Amanda
Nunez,
almost like someone as a prank, like oh, I'm gonna change my gender so I can fight a woman.
Yes,
and then that dude gets in the ring.
This looks like when you are picking your fighter in like Street Fighter. Yeah. And they're sitting there and they're like bouncing back and forth.
Let's go.
Except it's a girl, but it's not.
It is. That one's. I'm not very good.
No, but you know what? These are better. I mean, I'm assuming whatever you're watching on YouTube or whatever that's teaching you is like.
No, I bought a book.
You bought a book, so you're doing a book to a book. They are like. They are. Yeah, you just got a problem. You know what? I mean, I'm sure. A therapist would have a field day with this, with like your masculinity issues or some shit.
I think it's just like I was saying I was just showing my girlfriend last night. It was like there was one I think I had to fix
Bro, you showed that?
Yeah.
What did she say? Was she just like, oh, nice?
I do it at the kitchen table. So so like that arm, like it just looks like me leaning. I'm like, I think I just only draw myself.
Yeah,
I'm
wow.
that narcissistic.
I was gonna say that. That is for sure a therapy session.
Like, kind of looks like me.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's. I have
Definitely.
a fucking long.
Definitely.
Even like
like I was actually gonna say this is like what your chest looks like.
Like it's like a long, I'm longer in the body, like the torso, than I am in the leg. I got crazy short legs. I tell you this, that
looks like you wearing a bodysuit on your knees, covering your tits. I mean, that is John in a bodysuit with his fat thighs, covering up his titties.
Dude, and it was. But like my dad's a good drawer, and so I was like sent him one of them. And I was like, oh, I'm like,
you know what this looks like?
What?
That's how you dance. When you do that thing where you bounce back. You're like mid. That's John dancing. Dancing girl is John. Are you gonna transition? Is this the beginning? Are you a guy who's gonna turn into a girl and one day no, I'm seeing all these pictures. There's some sort of weird issue.
I'm just drawing them in the order they're in the book.
And I know
it goes female, male, female.
But I'm saying the fact that all the girls look like men and then look like you, it's gonna be like, yeah, back when he was like 30, he had these things where he drew it like all the females look like him. I don't know. I mean, it was the beginning of it all. You're a transsexual. You're transgender.
So hard. I'm like, just stop being so wide. I just can't.
I'm picturing him like he sketches one line and then he sketches another that's just clearly like a centimeter too far, and you're like, fuck, I did it again. Like you could clearly just move your pen over and you don't. That is hilarious.
It is.
What inspired this?
I don't know. Just find something to do.
Did a therapist tell you to do this or something?
No. This is just
picking up a hobby.
Yeah, and actually, that is how I got the idea of this sweatshirt. When I like started to sketch stuff, and I was like, oh, you know what would be cool? Like a sketch of like shit like this.
You know what we should do? Is we should say that you did that.
Say I did this.
Pretend that we never said that shit earlier.
Okay. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And don't show many of these.
Yeah. Because Taylor looks way too much like a girl.
She's too skinny. But I sent it to my dad just to be like, hey, like he's a good drawer. I was like, hey, just like been doing some work. Like thought he'd be like, oh, that's awesome. She gave me a call. You know what I do?
Like, the proper way.
He's like, so just so you know, like when you're sketching like the under things, I don't know, you don't need to explain how to draw, but like you know, there's a lot of stuff that's erased in there.
Yeah.
He's like, you gotta draw just like a lot, like a real lot lighter on your first go round.
Yeah. Dude, they're not bad. They're not bad. They're better than I would have guessed you sketching ballerinas would go.
Really?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. We got some issues to work on, but I think the drawings are pretty good. Let's go to our voicemails. Now I'm pissed off that you have a hobby. People are gonna be, what do you do? You're gonna be like, I draw, and I'm gonna be like, fuck, I don't do anything anymore.
Fucking really like it. Like it's.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
We did this. We kind of did this. We were supposed to do this on Pints, but we never got around to it. I did an ad before Pints, and like it was 30 seconds, like to the T, you know. And everybody was like, "Whoa!" And I was like, "Yeah, like I think I just had this internal clock. When we do our ads, they're 30 seconds, 15 seconds. When I do a podcast, sometimes I know to stop on like an hour. I just have like a feel for it." And they were like impressed, and I was like, "Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's the only thing I've done, so now I got a clock to do it." And Grinnell says to me, what do you think you've done more? What do you think you've done like the most of in this life? Or what's the only thing you've done more than podcast? And kind of joking, I was like, I don't know if I can jerk off. And then we started thinking, like, what do you think I've done more of? Jerking off?
You personally?
Yes. And thereby you, really. Jerking off or podcasting. Because we started jerking off way, way earlier. But when you podcast for like an hour. So like, because if you're thinking about,
well, mine wasn't gonna be jerking off, and mine is playing hockey, and I think I've probably still played more hockey.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, like I used to play every day for like an hour of practice, like 3-hour games on.
For how many years?
From when I was probably 4 until 20. So yeah,
you played every day.
I mean, like in season.
Yeah,
I would play like multiple teams. So
you play year round.
Yeah, I summer hockey wasn't when I was that young to when I was that old, but yeah, I definitely played summer hockey for a while too.
All right, well, no, you have hockey.
And that's a maybe. It's close. We're probably getting to right around.
The threshold.
Surpass it soon.
Yeah, right. So that's what I was like. The amount of I've been podcasting for like 10 years, let's call it. Been jerking off for like 20, so I have like double the time. But sometimes it's like a minute long. It's like pow, pow, pow. But podcasts go on for like an hour. I think I might be reaching a breaking point of like more times, but
I
way
would say
more.
you've definitely podcasted more.
I don't know. Check off, bro.
How about you don't fucking speak for me?
How about you check your tone? How about you check your tone and your privilege? Okay. I'm surprised because you jerk off way more than me. You'll hit like double digits. So I'm surprised that you're downplaying.
I cleaned my sheets twice this weekend.
God.
That's obviously a lie.
Yeah,
Just wait a
I was
minute.
just saying, he didn't clean them. It's not a lie that he needed to clean them. It's a lie that he did clean them. And he won't do it for another month as is.
No, I know. The most embarrassing thing is, did clean them yesterday. Fucking got in bed last night. Fucking spilled chocolate everywhere. Again, I get so much chocolate in my bed.
These are problems that adults should not be having. That should be what like Keegan says to me. Like, Dad, I got more chocolate in my bed. And I'm like, God damn it.
Bro,
You, a grown man,
when I was fucking high last night, laughing my tits off.
All bets are off.
I think last night I ate full bag, the big boy bag, Doritos, Cool Ranch. I had fucking full box Frozen beep that out. I had full bag of Justin's peanut butter cups, frozen. I had leave that in. I had a frozen pizza that I heated up. I got a bag of blue Red Hot chips, crushed that, then decided it was time for something sweet again, so I got a bag of custards. This is all in my fucking apartment. I didn't have to go outside for a second.
Was this like in a day or like a night?
No, this was
like dinner.
This is from probably 11 p.m. until 4 a.m. this morning. And you're wondering why I'm on the toilet fucking writing songs. I had a lot of time on my hands.
You just judged Kevin for having like the whole Oreo.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were sober. I was high. I was super high. I was fucking.
Well.
I was high.
I mean, John, you might be high. You are also depressed. We're reaching a point where I'm like, I don't know if we can keep laughing at this. We might be just missing signs here.
Well, anyway, what I was going to say was I had a science experiment in my bed of just crumbs and candy and sugar morsels and chocolate that I slept on and made stains with. It is. I gotta wash the sheets again. Long story short, gotta wash my sheets again tonight.
For the love of God, play voicemail. 96% of you motherfuckers watch these videos and aren't subscribed. Shout out to the 4%. You are good people. 4% of people are watching our clips.
That's about what I would guess the breakdown of
good people versus bad people
demographics in the world.
Yeah.
Good people versus bad people. Probably about 96% to 4.
That's
but
fair.
Be a good person.
But it's not even. I'm not even asking you to be a good person. I'm asking you to push a button.
Yeah,
I'm asking you to click a button.
you can be a bad person still, but just click
You
the
can be
button.
a piece of shit. Just click subscribe. 96% of you watch these clips and they're like, oh my God, that was a funny clip from this podcast. I liked it. And I'm just not going to help them out. The people who work to make it, the people who work to produce it, to post it, to upload it, and there's nothing from you. You're a bad person if you don't subscribe.
Be a good one.